ADAC GT Masters Esports Championship for 2022 is about to get itself underway. And we are green flag racing here at Brands Hatch with Christopher Högfeldt leading them down in towards turn number 1. He's clear, but it's Jajovski and Wisniewski that are fighting it out side by side for second place as they plunge down the hill, back up it into the braking zone of Druids now. Jajovski and Wisniewski are still fighting it out for second place. We've got a spinner in the background. They're falling down the order. There's a little bit of chaos there, back there in Druids as Wisniewski is able to claim second place. I think Isaac Price was involved in that initial instant.
Now, I've got a question for you. What has happened tomorrow? It's Löhner, Pfeiffer, Hasse, Rächl, and Page, because they are all showing us down at the bottom of our timing.
I think Pfeiffer on track, and he stops at the start-finish line.
I think there might be a slight issue there. I said that, didn't I? That you either go one of two ways. You either push really hard and basically, sliding through Paddock Hill Bend there was Emre Cihan. So he's pushing hard, that's for sure.
Signs of life starting to happen with regards to the overtake attempts now, and Julian Kuntz is not too far behind this one in the Bentley as well. Look at Jonas Vanna, he's all over the rear of that Audi ahead of him, and Pincers has to be careful because Pincers pushed wide a little bit, dipped 2 tyres into the grass, and now Vanna has a chance around the outside of Stirlings, but he can't complete the move. Might be another opportunity in towards Clark. He can get himself an overlap, not quite in the mid-pack and back at the moment. The guys at the very front are very content to remain where they are, as Alita Dinya goes for a bit of rallycross experience.
Yeah, I know they do rallycross. Well, they used to do rallycross around here in back in the 80s, but certainly that's not what you need to do around the exit of Sheen, and that's a nice move down the inside at Clark Curve. Brilliant stuff. Now you can make a counter here, force the car in front to defend. Oh, nice jump on the inside into Paddock, rub of the paint. Come on, boys, the paint's new on the cars this season. Up towards Druids, it's defending back again. This is fantastic stuff further down in your order.
Yeah, Markovic sending it down the inside at Paddock Hill Bend. This is Luciano Vitvo as well, also getting himself involved in thick of things. That's the driver that started at the very back of the field here today, and they're continuing to fight. Markovic ahead of Vitvo on the way into Surtees, and Vitvo squeezes his way back ahead. It's fantastic action between these two. They're side by side behind as well. Latkovsky and Blocher are also going wheel to wheel. And, will this one be sorted out through this right-hander? Not quite, as Latkovsky remains ahead for now. It's so hard to try and get things done around the outside of these right-handers, but Siggy Ottaviani behind. And in fact, Siggy trying to get himself and sticking himself down the inside of Gassner on the way through Surtees, and they're still neck and neck, and Siggy's going to fall slightly behind, and you can see Ottaviani's just trying to push Gassner, and Ottaviani's going to gain a spot out of all that. Great opportunistic driving there from the Italian to gain a place where it's so difficult to do so around here. Christopher Högfeldt will head his way across the line to take the first sprint race win of the season. Christopher Högfeldt on top, Wisniewski second, Jajovski in third. But we've got one more to go. The feature race about to get underway. Waiting for that signal to go green for 30 minutes of racing in the ADAC GT Masters Esports Championship. Again, another big challenge for P2. And Mark Gassner has been able to slip his way down the inside of Isaac Price to take that second spot. They'll continue on the fight up in towards Druids, though. In fact, they'll continue on the fight behind as Bánki and Krippner are trying to sort their differences for P4 in behind all of this. No dramas through Druids this time around. No dramas with technical issues whatsoever either. All 31 cars take the start. All 31 cars head their way down into Surtees Bend.
You've got battling down further down your order, and that is the 14 of Pajic, who's stuck with the Porsche there as Pajic. He's getting forced wide there by Siggy through Hawthorns into Westfield, but carries on. Tremendous stuff further down in your field as they're going too wide through Dingle Dell up into Sheen. There's a bit of bumping and barging going on. Everybody's staying on track though, that's really good to see.
Yeah, and it's sometimes a struggle to even do that here at Brands Hatch when you're trying to go wheel to wheel through that middle sector. They'll continue on the fights in towards Clark Curve as well, just about sliding in. I'll try and find where the positioning is at the moment, if it's good enough, whether or not they'll want to be aggressive here early on, just like Tim Yarshall is trying to stick one down the inside of Fiducci here, and well, we'll try to continue that angle on the way through Surtees, but not going to happen for him. But yeah, the state of play with regards to this race as it stands right now, the drivers have to be thinking about, okay, do I need to be charging early on here? Did I get a bad qualifying and want to make up positions early on? Or am I in a all right space right now and I can start thinking about that pit stop window?
Löhner, what a run, but it's almost as if that McLaren just ran out of legs. So pit stops are happening. So people are diving onto pit road already. They're trying to get the jump and trying to get it right on that pit stop window. And look at that, they're just stopping nicely in time for the start of that pit stop window is underway here. So multiple drivers, Jack Keithley, one of those is a car around. Do not say that is Moritz Löhner.
What?
It is! It's your champion! He was spun on pit entry. Jajovski.
Yeah,
look at that coming out the.
Oh.
You look coming out right alongside Bánki. That's quite a bit of a deep intake of breath moment, I think, is what you'd know it as. Colder tyres to start with, so Bánki's got to try and get ahead and then stay ahead, and that's what he's done. But Jajovski now is going to be so good on corner exit and on the brakes for the next 3 laps or so. He's having to go defensive for the time being, though. Krippner trying to put the pressure on.
If it's Högfeldt's in. So Högfeldt has come down in towards the pit lane. Price, in very characteristic fashion, I get the feeling, Paul, has remained out there.
Got the lead.
Yeah.
He has got the lead by a mile. And like I said, after that 3 or 4 laps where you've got that pressure rubber has got the advantage, the lap times then balance out.
It's going to be close. There is Price coming off of the pit lane. Högfeldt does get himself ahead, but more importantly for Price, is he ahead of Gastner? Yes, he is. So it's go time for the British driver then. 2 seconds to make up. I think so as well. The gap has certainly come down for the race lead, but is it enough as we see this battle for 6th place between Krippner and Wisniewski? Wisniewski's taking a big wide arc through Paddock Hill Bend. He'll try and get the momentum coming off the corner to make a move happen up in towards Druids. Half a car length overlap into the braking zone, looking for another cutback off the corner here is Wisniewski, trying all the tricks in the book to try and get himself past, but Krippner is holding on for now. And it's Christopher Högfeldt, the Swedish driver from Virtual Drivers by TX3, that does the double in round number 1 of the season in the ADAC GT Masters Esports Championship. Christopher Högfeldt scores maximum here today, and he's going to be very, very happy about that one. Price, 2nd place, Gastner, Bánki, Jajovski down to P5. Krippner, Wisniewski, Keithley, Rudinger, and Ziggy round out the top 10 of things here at Brands Hatch.